Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again into the incredible community that is DC-SimRacing. Welcome everybody aboard. We are back with the driver swap series, and this is round number 3. Let's get those engines turned up, because I ain't gonna make you wait no more. We are on the mountain. We are on Panorama. And we're gonna go straight into the action. Here you see Joey Tassans doing pretty well. There you see the front of the car, and the wheel coming. Welcome. We're gonna go for a full-on lap here at Mount Panorama. Let's go ride with it. We cross the line to go ahead into turn number 1, Hell's Corner. Very nice line, using every single bit of track allowed. Thank you very much, Mano. Appreciate it. We go through the mountain straight. And now we're going to get into serious business, because it's time from Griffin's really fast right-hander. You can see Tyson struggling massively with traction. There you see Tyson's now approaching into the cutting. In my personal opinion, the hardest corner of the track. Trail braking all the way through. Careful with the little bump as we go now into the second sector through the quarry, Raid Park, Frog Hollow, Solomon Park, and of course McPhillamy's right in front of us. Really careful with the exit. You can see Tyson's to the absolute limit of the track once again. Nearly going on the gravel, of course. You talk about difficult. You talk about Skyline, about the S's. This is why this track is known as the Australian Hell, because there is no other way to define it. We just went through Forest Elbow, and now we only have the Chase and Murray's remaining completely flat section here. This is going to lead us into Chase. Careful with the bump at the right of this mini corner. Of course, being flat, it can send the car flying into the Chase. We go. Great entry. The exit is not going to be bad at all. And Murray's in front of us to finish the job. As we see Tyson's finishing the lap. Big thank you to Next Level Racing, to Sim Racing Timers, to Hymo Setups, to our lovely sponsors as well as SimGrid, of course, for letting us host these incredible championships. We also got Pure Sim Gear. We will take a look at one of the sponsors' videos once qualifying is over. There you see Nakita, a man we are used to see at the top, at the moment holding P5. Let's see if that is going to change quickly. For now, Nakita, great exit out of Forest Elbow. In time to approach the Chase. He is rocking it right now. He is really looking comfortable with what he's doing. There you see, time for the chase. The entry for Nakita is sublime. Same goes for the exit Murray's in front of us. Tyson's momentarily leading the pack with a 2:01.9. That is an insane pace, of course. We are now on the newest ACC patch. Nakita up in a P3 with a 2:02.145. Sama just 23 thousandths of a second ahead. Let's go now with Nicolas Kalmbach, one of the Ferrari drivers. Really looking comfortable on this Ferrari. Of course, we're going to take a look at it from the inside. It is the new 296 GT3. Man, this GT3 is an absolute blast to drive. And of course, it is a bullet. And there you have it. Kalmbach takes the lead with a 2:01.895. Can Tysons reclaim it? He can. 2:01.5. Wow. There's some fast pace. Here we go now with Christos Snottins. Good lines approaching the cutting. Slowly but surely bringing himself up the board. Careful with the walls, are very close to one another. 13 minutes to go on this qualifying session. It is still Solberg's now. Well, I was going to say Tyson is still leading, but Solberg just took the lead away from him with a 2:01.3. Right now, Nautilus is looking super nice, super comfortable. Unfortunately, he's going to have a car in front, and that ain't going to be good news. R. Styles, welcome, my man. Success. Oof, Nautilus' lap is absolutely gone after that. We are 25 drivers on the grid. I got to tell you, people are not fans of the mountain, and there's a reason why. They're using the car that was in front of Mr. Christers. It is Albert Rosen, whose fastest lap was 2:06.2. We're gonna go back quickly with Ty Sands because he is improving at a very rapid pace. The BMW driver showing us how to do it. Most certainly. There we go. Time for the chase once again. Tyson with a great entry. Man, this guy is absolutely nailing every corner that there is to perfect. Here we have the finish line, and Tyson reclaims the lead with a 2:01 dead. The laps we're seeing are out of this world. Back in my day, we were talking about 2:03s being the fastest times. Man, this new patch has brought things to a whole nother level. You gotta love the consistency, the aggressiveness of these drivers. Of course, we are in the driver swap series. This is not a game of one, it's a game of two against the world. And both drivers must be as precise as a Swiss clock to keep themselves alive in the Australian hell that is Mount Panorama. Let's go quickly with Daniel Metz, course owner of DC-SimRacing. Looks to be on the new Porsche, and I don't blame him. A great car indeed, another great addition from Macuno Simulazione. 10:45 on the clock. Daniel Metz approaching the chase. Of course, the Porsche is well known for its cornering speed, and you can clearly see that ain't changing anytime soon. Unfortunately for Metz, he's a long way behind what pace should be. He's going to cross the line and put himself still at 19th because he still has 2 seconds to catch Turrosen. And that is one of the dangers of a track like this. This is all going to be down to the driver. It doesn't matter what car you're driving. This is all about the guts, the willingness to push, the willingness to risk everything you have. And as you can see, it is being shown already here on qualifying. The gaps are massive. 20 people have qualified and there's a 6-second difference. That is insane. There you see Timmermans now about to go into Murray's. Good entry, avoiding the curve. That is very important indeed. Can Timmermans go into the top 2? No, it's going to be a top 3 for the moment being. Just 13 thousandths of a second. The top of the group is looking really tight to one another. But once we go down into the top 10, things escalate quickly. And the other way around. Here you see Schultz from the Lositz Propham Motorsport team. The fastest lap has been set for them, being a 2:02.587. They are a second and a half, exactly a second and a half behind Tyson's P1. Can they make it into the top 5? They need 7/10 to do so. Can they actually do that? Here we go into the chase once again with Mike Schultz and approaching the finish line. One more corner to go. What will it be? Here you see Schultz. Great exit out of Murray's, carrying the speed through, and that is going to be Schultz on P7. Great lap, but he is still 0.5 of a second behind Mattia Nakita. Nakita, we're not used to seeing him this down on the board. So let's see. Let's see, can Nakita go back up the grid? Nakita crosses the line. He's going to stay on 6th. And now, if he gets 0.2 of a second, he can go up to 4th. That is seriously looking really good. Let's go now with Lars Schneider, the Swiss driver, the Botzen Guinean racing team. Let's see. There you see Schneider into the chase. Oh, the slide. You could see it coming a mile away. The entry wasn't too good, but still he kept it. And he's actually improving from his fastest lap. So I guess that is where he's having the most trouble on. Schneider goes up in a P17. Let's see if Nottens is going to take that away, because he is improving by quite a bit. Let's see. Nottens about to go into Murray's once again. 6 minutes and a half to go on this qualifying session. Nottens could go big on this lap. P12 for Nottens. Great lap attempt. Let's see, who else can we take a look at? I want to see some more drivers. Let's go with Cambre. There you see him. Camber right now going down into the S's. Oh, and now you could see him exiting for his elbow. The understeer locking the tires, not letting him turn the car the way he wanted it to. Nonetheless, still doing a pretty good job. Camber pushing. Here you see, time for the chase. Breaking very late. The entry. My God, the entry is fantastic. Will the exit be the same? Well, we have dropped down from 25 to 21. Now we're 22. That's nice to see people coming back into the server. Combat on 17th still. Let's go with Solberg. Let's see how he's doing. Well, he's not doing anything. So let's go with Nicolas Kambach. Right now, 2/10 down on the 2:15.40. This could bring him up in a P2. It could be a great lap. It could be a great result. Commentator curse. And Kambach is going to say goodbye. So let's go now with Richard Venema. One of the Dutch drivers we got on the championship, of course. Many Dutchies. And no Spanish people. Come on, man. What's up with this? We want España. Venema. Right now, dead even on the 2:03.4. Let's see if we can come to grips and actually get faster. He's going to have around 2-3 shots to do so. Careful with the grass. There's a capital sin on a track like this. Stop the grass and you know what's happening. You are on the wall. Here we go. Force elbow. Venema, good exit. Very nicely done there. Carrying a lot of speed through. And now into the chase. We go once again. Lovely lines from Venema. Breaking on the 100 mark. The Aston Martin driver feeling himself right now. 7/10 down from the 2:03.4. Maybe he could go up in the P12. Let's see if he can finish the job on a good. No! The rejoin. It is going to be the P12, but that rejoin, I don't know who that was. But, that was not good, huh? That was not good at all. Well, we go now with Christoph Richter. Here you have him on P9. Let's see what he can do. Right now, going in a P9. Tyson is still improving. How is he managing to do this? Seriously. The pace from this guy is out of this world. Here we go. Time for the call, and look at the sun drifting all the way through the corners. It is unreal how much the drivers are struggling to keep it in place. Optimal state of the track. 1 minute and 55 to go. And slowly but surely, things getting on their way. There you see great lines from Tysons going down the S's, but he's going to have a challenger, and that gentleman is called Nick Timmermans. 5/10 down on the 2:01.3. It is seriously making this even more exciting than it was already. Timmermans now into the S's. Great entry. It looks good for the exit as well. He is nearly a whopping second down on the 2:01. Can we see a 2 dead? That would be unbelievable. And here we go. Time for the straight. Time to see if he can finish the job. Unfortunately, that forced elbow was not too good. Comeback. Great forced elbow. The total opposite. And maybe he could be another challenger for the top spot. With 40 seconds to go, drivers are going to have one more chance to try and claim it. Let's go quickly with Nick Timmermans. Only has Murray's in front of him. Can he make it happen? Can he secure the pole position? Timmermans crosses the line. It is not going to be enough. Comeback. Can he do it? Can he be the one? The finish line is there. Comeback. 2 dead. 9-1-2. and he settles the score straight. The rest of the drivers are going to have to pull one of the best laps we have ever seen on this championship to come back down from the lead. Let's see. Never say never. Anything can happen. You have seen it many a times. And here you see Nakita is trying his hardest. Now we'll see if he can finish the job. If he can complete this lap, he might have a shot. It would be 3/10 of a second for him. It is doable because the optimal time for Nakita has been a 2:7. So the chance is still there. Timmermans is also coming like a straight up rocket. Here you have, and this time around, he nailed forced elbow. This is going to be very close between Kalmbach and Timmermans. Time for the chase with the DC-SimRacing team on its way to pole. But thankfully, Timmermans is not going to be involved with any traffic issues. It is Murray now. Time for the finish line. Timmermans absolutely goes on the grass. He doesn't care anymore. The P5. Not enough. And ladies and gentlemen, that means we have a pole sitter in Nicholas. Come back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go and take a look at our lovely sponsor, and we'll be right back with the race. Well, it is time to go. An hour and 30 minutes. And for one of us, 23 teams ready to live it all. And it's going to start with Bayale on the lead from Tysens, Nakita, Samal, Timmermans, Solberg, Weber, Hatta, Thielen, Dorzel, Romanowski, Voigt, Paskin, Van der Molen, Millers, De Nuit, Cambra, Schneider, Fizers, Lenches, Metz, Jurman, and Blade. 23 drivers, 23 teams to settle the score here at Mount Panorama. Great weather, and let's take a look at the track. Here you see Hell's Corner, long straight that is going to lead us into the mountain, into the part where everybody is scared. There you see the calling right in front of us. Look at that. What a tight corner that leads us into this very revered second sector. Going through all of these corners, approaching McPhillamys. Here you have it. Very important part of the track. Very easy to tap this grass and go on the wall. And talking about sightseeing, look at this as we go down into the Skyline and the S's. What a wonderful shot of Australian nature. Let's go and take a look as we go down the hill finally into the last corner of most danger, the forced elbow that will lead us into the straight. Here you see it is massive, and there on the background you are able to see the chase. This is a very important set of corners. If you want to be cheeky, you can go completely straight here and the car will jump through the barriers, or at least that it does that in iRacing. Here you have Luke and Molly to go into Murray's. Of course, pit entry is right here before Murray's. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that would be the full lap here at Mount Panorama. 1 minute and a half to start this one off. I will leave you with the drivers until the checker flag comes out. We'll be right back with a full election for an hour and a half of pandemonium. You damn right, Fritz. Let's rock and roll. Oh, oh man, that's lovely. There with your girlfriend. How the hell do you have a girlfriend, Fritz? How did you manage to do that? I cannot believe. I'm joking, mate. You're awesome. Let's rock and roll. I want to see you do well, huh? Come on, big boy. Let's get this done. For the money. I love you, man. You're the best, mate. You are the best. Come on, brother. Number one, number uno. Fritz and this. Invite your friends, your family. Come on, let's get everybody in. Because this is going to get intense, that's for sure. Invite your teammates as well. Come on. Let's have everybody in here. Oh my god. Who is this? It's the Kirky Heath. Oh man. Why do I have to see you here, man? Come on, man. I'm bloody British. But go, Daniel Thielen. Oh yeah. Go, go, go. Well, we're about to start this one. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Come on. I want to see more people in the broadcast. Let's get everybody in. Come on, people. Oh, we are very close to the start. Comeback is going to be leading the pack. There you see a lovely helicopter shot. Podemos. Well, there you see. Everybody coming through this very long straight. They're gonna have to be very careful though, eh? This is a very dangerous track. It is better to be slower on race pace. It is preferable to be consistent consistently avoiding the walls. That is what matters most. You can be 3 seconds slower than the leader in pace and still win it without any issues. And that is all due to the danger that Mount Panorama has. We are about to start this one off, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to see how is this one gonna go. Here we go. The line will be crossed. And it will be time to start this 1 hour and a half. And it is go, go, go here at Mount Panorama. Great start from Nicholas Kovac. Nearly contact. My God. Tipped rocket. What a move. And there you see at the back. Pandemonium. Couple of cars being involved in an incident. There you see. Yes, morning. One of the DC-SimRacing teams taking a trip. That's right. That is not the sire. Pedrito. What has happened to Pedro Marquez? Let's see. How is this one gonna end up? Let's take a look. There you see Pedro Marquez was looking for a move. Oh, wow. Well, that's a broken car. That's for sure. No questions asked. And that's what I tell you, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot risk anything, because that's how you're gonna end up, on the wall and on the pit lane. Here you see Comeback approaching and trying to make a move on Team Rocket, but Rocket had the better of Comeback in the start of the race. 23 drivers already, one retirement, or that is what it seems. We go now with Ian Pascal in a Wesley Levels behind him. Lars Schneider pushing as much as possible. We are going to go through the chase very soon. And look at Schneider. He has a slipstream. He might have the chance to go on the inside. He's going to wait. Thankfully, no aggressive moves to be seen. Come back. Still not able to overtake Tim Trocat. And that is going to be our first lap completed. What an amazing first lap. Thankfully, not too many deaths. We go on board with Robert Weber. Let's take this. Oh man, look at this shot. Doesn't that look good? There you see time to go up the hill and ready for the roller coaster. Into the column we go. Weber have a second behind the Robovolska. Of course, that is the optimal gap you must have with another driver in this second sector. If you get any closer than that, you risk going on the wall. Daniel Metz having an issue. What happened to the Martini? Bomba. Boof. Big hit there, eh? Let's go now with Stefan Malay pushing on here. So Schurman locking the door and keeping a shot as we finally go into the skyline. Schurman going too wide. Unfortunately, went straight. And he's going to let both drivers by. Levels in Romanowski trading positions momentarily. Of course, this is a long straight. The slipstream might be there for the Porsche to make it back. Let's see. Levels. Can he defend this position? It looks like he might be able to do so. Romanowski is going to stay behind. So that is lovely to see. Already, my God, 4 minutes in, man. Time flies. It looks like we've only been here for 10 seconds. Troquet, Comeback, the only two running at a very high pace. And let me tell you, they're already flying away from P3 from Matia Nakira. 2 seconds ahead of these gentlemen. Vizers and Cabra going forward. Let's see. Cabra has already made the move. He has finished it without any issues whatsoever. And we proceed to go with Lars Schneider and Ian Pascal. Schneider through the mountain straight. Can he go on the inside before we get into the corner? They shall break right now. And it looks like Schneider's going to leave the room. No need to risk anything so early. My God, Pascal. Millimeters away from disaster. Lightly tapping the wall on turn number 3. Sama and Nakira now getting very close to one another. My God, Nakira! Nakira, that's for sure a damaged right side of the car. And he might pay for it very soon. Because that is most certainly going to hurt the balance of the car. Let's see. Sama, can he get the right exit out of Forest Elbow? That is a pretty good one. We got Blay having an issue. Weber! What has happened to Robert Weber? My God! Look at the incident. Triple hit on the wall. Triple boba. And that is a triple sent to the pit lane. Schobert, it's a shame to see you go, man. You had good pace. We saw the incident. And here we see the man you are claiming to be the one who took you out. Christopher Sama. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it was him because I didn't see it, but it's a shame to see you out of this race. That's for sure. Here you see Sama with a good exit. Matias still defending. Timmermans is starting to catch rapidly. Let's go quickly with Schneider once again, because he's getting one hell of an exit out of Hell's Corner. Balls. I like balls. It's a shame, Kirky, to see Pedro out still on the pit lane. Schneider might go for the inside move, and indeed he's going to commit to it. Side by side. Schneider makes it happen without any issues. He goes up in a P12. It was a little risky, but thankfully the other driver didn't want to get involved in anything else. There you see Timmermans really close to Sama and Akira. A 3-man bout as we go down into the skyline. Careful, this could end up badly. Here you see Timmermans, good lines. The 3 drivers. There's still no sight to see. Thankfully, no cars have had any crashes. Sama is really getting close now. We might see the move happen. Let's see Nakira trying to get the door closed. He's still going to have the inside for the chase. Time for the corner. Here you see Comeback. And of course behind him it is Nakira, Sama, and Timmermans still staying on their respective positions. Sama seems to have the pace to go for a move, but let me tell you, the Italian stallion, Mattia Nakira, doing a great job preventing that from happening. Let's go with Michael Jeffrey. Jeffrey pushing Jean Vizers. Here we saw Jeffrey, unfortunately, going on the gravel on turn 1, lap 1 of this race. Now he makes a move on Vizers. No issues. Perfectly done. Of course, Vizers letting a little bit of room. And that is done already. Schneider. Pascal trading positions again. I gotta tell you, these two are racing pretty nicely. Here you see both of them going down the hill, and we got Thielen. Oh my lord, look at how close Thielen and Levels are to one another, thankfully. Nothing bad to see as we approach the calling. That's a very bad line, and look at the balls! What a move! That is called balls. How in the blue hell did he commit to that? Wow. That was a great move. The best one of the race so far. Very risky, but it paid out. Late now. Second and a half behind Michael Jeffrey, Cambra and Roseanne. Also close to one another. Here you see them both coming down into the skyline once again. We're gonna see this view many a time. Marquez independent, Weber is out. Here you see Cambra, good lines. Looking pretty fine, not so good. Por Rosen. And we also got Levels and Voigt. You can see Benjamin defending with everything he has. That was a nice move indeed. That was very clean. Let's go back with Sama, who's in the middle of Nakita and Timmermans again. Sama, great exit. Looks like the Audi of Nakita gets wider and wider as Sama gets closer. What a lovely defensive race Nakita's putting on at the moment. You can clearly see Sama is the faster of the two on normal pace without traffic in the middle. But Nakita is certainly putting a fight. Here we go into the cooling once again. We need to go quickly with Rosen and Cambra. They're side by side approaching turn number 2. How is this one going to go? It looks like Cambra's going to commit to the inside line. He makes it happen. A lovely stop from Joshin Cambra. That was neat. Let's go with Levels now, who's fighting with Benjamin Voigt. We saw this fight happening at the chase last lap. Levels, top on the wall. Careful with McPhillimies. He could have carried the mistake through there. Thankfully, he didn't. We are seeing a lot of drivers tapping the wall a little more than usual, and they need to calm it down. Still, an hour and 18 minutes to go. We've only been here for 10 minutes. We're seeing too much aggressiveness in the early goings of this race. Here we go now, Timmermans. And Sama. Can Timmermans dive? He could, but he decided not to. So the race continues with Troquet leading from comeback. These two are 5 seconds clear of Matias Nakira, Sama, and Timmermans. With the ongoing fight of the two Aston Martins, Nakita's going to be able to pull away further and further. Oh, that's not a great exit from Sama. It really isn't. I don't think we're going to see him move here. I don't think Timmermans is going to commit to it. He's putting the pressure, but certainly he's not going to go for it. That is a smart thing to do. Let's go with Comeback and Troquet. We're having a little bit of a battle for the lead. You can see Troquet calmly keeping himself collected and steady all throughout Bathurst. Look at how close he is to the wall. So aggressive yet so clean that it even looks easy to do. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, if you hop on the track, it is not as easy as these two gentlemen are making it look. That is a certain fact of life. Well, the gaps are starting to open. With 15 minutes in, we're seeing that the drivers are starting to calm down, are starting to focus on themselves, which is a good news, so they can make it till the end. But we unfortunately have an incident. Pascal. Oh, he was sliding already. Yeah, tap on the wall, most certainly. He's gonna let Schneider go. And he's gonna have to carry a little bit of damage, maybe light damage on that right front. We cannot see anything on the surface, but I'm sure that car is not in perfect conditions. Let's go with Schultz. He's starting to catch Antonin Dobrovolska. Here you see them both. Nicely done then from Schultz. And we need to go back with Kalmbach and Troket. They are going at it once again. Time to go up into the roller coaster. No race for us, unfortunately. It's a shame to see Huben. It is a big shame to see you retire. If I'm not mistaken, you are you were Pedro. Pedro unfortunately had to send the car into the pit lane. And that was the end of it. Here you see Kalmbach and Troket. Very close to one another, but still respecting each other. Thank you very much, Johan. That is a gentleman. Huh? That is a gentleman right there. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love for Johan Huben. I love it. I love it, boy. Here we go now with Timmermans with Samar. Again on the S's. Getting pretty tight. They need to be careful. One single bit of overconfidence and you are long gone. That is the top on the wall for Timmermans. That should be damage to the right front. Man, the tires must be screaming right now, even though it's 23 degrees. Mistake with server. Oh man, it's a shame to hear. I seriously think ACC should fix this. Come on, man, we're on 2023. They have to do something about it. Come on. For the love of God. Now we continue with Blay. Trying to get closer to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is certainly getting closer to Albert Rosen. We still have an hour and 13 minutes to go. It's been pretty calm already. Troket is on fire. You damn right, man. He is still leaning there already. 6 seconds ahead of Nakita. Kalmbach is putting the pressure. Look at Jeffrey! You could see it a mile away. You could have seen that incident happen a mile away. Braking too late and unfortunately trying to commit for the move. And we have the dancing queen. See that girl? Watch that scene, it's the dancing queen. I don't know the song, but whatever. Something like that, right? Well, there you see, Kalmbach is still behind Tim Troket. But of course, these two know what they're doing and no need to go for an overtake now. Just keep it calm. Unless the mistake is big from one of the drivers, you stay where you are, stay alive, build a gap from behind. And then once the race approaches its second half, go a little harder. Aye, Pascal! Again. Pascal, yeah, I told you, you hit that curb, you go on the grass, you're gonna go for a trip. You go for the burrito drive. And that is not good, my friends. You are amazing. You are amazing, Johan Huben. I love you, Bubba. I love you, baby. Hey, man. We're having a great time here at DC-SimRacing. Of course, big thank you to our sponsors, to Next Level Sim Racing. Or Next Level Racing as they know themselves as. Sim Racing tires, Hymo setups, Pure Sim Gear. We got SimGrid as well, letting us host these incredible championships. It is fantastic. And here we have another incident! Voig! Sliding through the corner. He couldn't do anything. And bye-bye. I want to go on board with him. Is the steering good? Seems like so. Seems like the steering is not... Oh yes, the car is not drivable. Oh my god. Yeah. Had to trip to the pit lane. We'll see when he comes in. But I wouldn't wait too long. Well, we go back with the leaners with Troquel. We'll come back. Just having a relaxing time. You gotta give him lots of props. Well, let's check on Romanowski for a little bit. He is a second behind Vesely levels. Just keeping himself on that safe spot. At the moment, ladies and gentlemen, the person who has gained the most positions is Vesely levels himself, with 8 positions gained from the start. Started 16th, and now he is on 8th. Wonderful job. The fastest lap belongs to Comeback with a 2:02.3. And he also has the best optimal time, 2:01.7. That is some lovely stuff. You can see Benjamin Voigt not having a good time. Let's see what he can do, but he's not going to be able to do too much. Careful, you could be blocking here. Look at the bonnet. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, not good. That is not good. Benjamin Voigt, oh yeah, says. And Blake getting a little too close. And here's the Voigt. He's just going to let the rest go. No need to fight it. Getting the slipstream there, Mr. Blake. And the race continues. 21 minutes already gone of this race. Oh, we have an incident! We have a 3-man crash! It's Nakita! Sama! Timmermans! Oh, Nakita lost a car! Try to park it! Boom! My God! Sama! Teleported to the pit lane! Timmermans still completely stopped! Another trip! Nakita with damage, and Scosa with a very easy chance, and there you have it. No questions asked. The move is done. Nakita lets them by. Saman Timmerman must not be too happy about what just happened. They're gonna have to take a little bit of a long time in the pit lane, that's for sure. Nakita. He's gonna have to let the Robowoska by. He has a lot of damage. I don't think there's a chance in hell he's gonna be able to defend this. Or will he actually? The car actually doesn't look that bad, which is highly surprising after what we just witnessed. But hey, there you have him. My lord. What an incident. That is going to change everything. Nakita now is going to come into the pit lane. He's going to actually stay out? Wow. I am shocked. I am seriously shocked that this is the case, that Nakita is staying out with the damage. You see some mind the pit lane. Timmermans as well. Voigt too. We'll see if any of these 3 gentlemen come out. But let's go with 2 men who are gaining every single moment. We see a yellow flag or not. Look at come back and the crash. Boom! Hit on the back, of course. Comeback very respectfully waits, but this is madness. Now it's Corsa who might have a shot at the lead. What a turn of events. Once again, this race wants me as active as ever. Corsa is looking like $1 million right now. Troquet and Comeback have dropped all the lead they had. It was 15 seconds. And I'm sure their focus is long gone. Nakita Careful. Through the S's. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 Nakita. Looks less stable than my grandmother on the wheelchair. Poof. Jeffrey with a 15-second penalty. He says, letting him go. No need to risk it. We're starting to see penalties come. Timmermans is out. Voigt as well. Samat is the one still in the pit lane. Don't be sorry, Johan. Hey man, these things happen. What can you do? Well, we're gonna go back with Truquet. I want to see what his decision will be. Man, what a change. Who would have expected to see something like this happen? Well, Kovac is in the back. This could be the moment. The slipstream is there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough for a move to happen. This is where both drivers make contact on the culling. Ay, Timmermans. Ay, closing the door. Oh my lord. Back in the pit lane, Timmermans goes. Oh man, things are going from bad to worse. I must say, these are not great news. We got Nakita Schneider. What's happening? Oh my god! I cannot even look down and drink a little bit of water! The machine gun is on fire today! And another big incident! Nakita's going from oh lord, I cannot even say that on stream, but my lord, that is not good. Man, what a race. We're seeing people overreact, overdrive, overpush when not needed. Ay, Nakita. Oh my god, Nakita! Yeah. Ay, Troquet now with a hit on the wall. What the hell is happening? Nakita finally make it into the pit lane, but he's gonna stay there for a while, that's for sure. Here you see 3 men fighting for the lead. It's Roquette, Comeback, and Scholza. Nakita Schneider in the pit lane now. Comeback up in the P10. Jeffrey in the P12 still. But remember, he has a 15-second penalty. There we go. Nice signs from Jeffrey. He's going to have to push like a maniac because he's going to lose a lot on the pit lane. But with how accidented this race is being, he could even win the race at this pace. We don't know how it's going to go, but one thing is for sure. This is being chaotic. And that is an understatement. Lord, oh Lord. You see Trockhead, my God, how close they were. Trockhead nearly losing the rear of the car. He's gonna save it. At least for a little longer. Here you say Trocket carrying the speed through once again. What a fantastic race from Trocket. The incident wasn't his fault, that's for sure. He has been flawless so far. The pit window has finally opened. 1 hour to go. There we go. Through the chase we just went. When will Troquet and Comeback pit? That will be very interesting to see. Let's check on Shortman now. He's trying to catch on John Vizes. I'm going to have a sip of water after all of the chaos that just happened. Here we go. Into the force elbow. Sherman with a great exit. But no fights to be seen. Let's go. With callback and a Troquet. Once again, look at the difference in speed. The new Ferrari is a wonderful car in all aspects. And you seriously gotta take a look at how well Nicholas Comeback has driven it. Only one mistake, colliding with Troquet, but for the rest, he has done a very nice race so far. And in a few minutes time, it will be time to tag team to go and give the car to his partner. Nice lines from both once again. We got this Miller completely spun around. It looks like McPhillamy's all over indeed. Yeah, that is the McPhillamy special. Oh, Cambra in front! Cambra in front! He is still parked there. My lord! What is going on? Sherman in the pit lane now. Oh my god. What a race. Seriously, this is chaotic. This is pure chaos. Michael Jeffrey once again on the wall. This has been the scenery we have seen for the last 35 minutes. And it's really not stopping here at Bathurst. We see Jeffrey completely parked at the side of the track. We go with Cormac and Troquet. Once again, the two-man bout for the lead. Stays alive. 56 minutes to go. The yellow flag has been thrown. My God, the traffic is in the middle of the fight for the lead. As we head into McPhillamys, it looks like Troquet is going to be able to salvage it, or will it be for long? This is getting very intense, and this is not feeling good for any of the drivers involved. Let's see how it's going to end up. Fantastic job surviving, which seems like the hardest thing to do. Brash is now taking the car, the first driver to swap, which is lovely to see. And there we go. Troquet stays alive. The lapped car has gotten out of the way. Here we go. Time for the chase once again. Calling back 5-second penalty. I understand that was because of the punt on Troquet. And the fight will continue nonetheless. Here we go. The fight doesn't stop. Here we go. Lynch is now getting in the car. Let's see when the leaders will go into the pit lane. 53.5 to go. Here we go. Once again, the three-man battle continues. Schultz is not being able to keep up with the top two. Troquet approaching the chase once more. Will it come in this lap? Let's see. 23 minutes to go on the pit window. So many chances to do so. Oh, very well done there from Troquet. Let's go with Wesley Lavels, who's closing into Antonin Dobrovolska. Dobrovolska a little too much on the grass, and that is highly dangerous. To beware, that's not a good exit either. Lavels might have the upper hand. We could see a move happening soon. We have had a second retirement. These two are going to go at it. There you see, the move indeed happened. No issues. And Lavels goes up in a P4. What a race from Lavels. 12 positions gained. An absolute masterclass on how to survive. And that has been the main skill for the drivers on this race. We're seeing it. Crashes left and right. This sometimes looks like a boxing match rather than sim racing. It is insane how many incidents we have seen already. It is seriously unbelievable. Well, let's take a look at Dobrovolska. Can he keep up with Lavels? It doesn't seem like so. Ay, 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 Schneider! Pwah! That was Schneider. And calmed it. Schneider is still very slow, and he has actually retired from the race. What a shame to see. Here we go, come back. Here you see the fight for the lead stands still, even with everything that has happened. Oh, yeah, coming back again on the wall. He's overdriving it. Oh, that's not a great exit from Troquet. This could be an opportunity for comeback. We'll see. Camera comes into the pit lane. 49 minutes ago, we're about to hit halfway point here at round 3 of the driver swap series. This is being an absolute bloodbath. It has seriously been insane. Will Troquet come in? No, he won't. Come back just the same. He will stay out. Let's go now a little bit with Daniel Thielen. Let's see how he's doing. Here's Thielen. Great exit out of Murray's. That is very well done. That is very well done indeed. Well, let's go with our only fight. I still want to see some Troquet. You can see how clean these two are driving. The gap in the creases. Here we go. I want to see. Troquet should be coming in soon. I know his stint has been immaculate, but I would understand pitting now would be a great option with the grid so spread out, as you can clearly see here. It will be a great opportunity to come in and come out. Most certainly. Nice lines there. I Troquet. I said nice lines, and he nearly went on the grass. There you see coming back down with the slipstream. Oh, we have had an incident. Daniel Thielen. The chase, more like the not chase, because I'm gonna cut it. Oh, what a shame. Unfortunately, yeah. You saw there. That didn't look too good. And Thielen is gonna give the car to my good man. So I want to see how he's doing, eh? I'm looking forward to it. Here we go. Thielen and Romanowski in the pit lane. Drivers are going to be swapped. And we are going to go now into halfway point. Fantastic. Easy going back, staying out. Droget finally coming in. I think it's a great choice. The longer you stay, the more you risk it to have traffic. Because one tiny mistake and you know what's going to happen. Blisters in the grass on the chase. Oi, Benjamin Voigt, you could see there the gravel being moved. Ay, the boss. Thankfully, the boss is going to stay still. Whew. And look at this, Tyson's is taking over. We saw how fast it was on qualifying. Let's see if it's as fast and as stable on his stand. We'll see. Oh, we have had another retirement. Yeah. Another one. But look who has come out, unfortunately, on the grass. It's a Fritz Antius. Come on, Fritz. Let's go, Fritz. Come on, Fritz. How are you going on the grass there, baby boy? Do you have steering damage? We don't, okay. You see NTS now about to cross the finish line once again. 12 minutes for the pit window to close. We still have 7 drivers to serve that pit stop. And Romanowski has been in the pit lane for the entirety of the race after the incident. So unfortunately that is another retirement. It's a shame to say. Oh man, callback, really nice lines. Running on the 202 high, 202 mid. Very consistent race for him. He's going to have to serve that 5-second penalty, and I want to take a look at Mr. Tyson's. He doesn't have any traffic in front of him, so that is wonderful. He should be able to reclaim the lead. Let's see if Comeback is going to decide to come in now. I suppose that's the idea. Seeing how well it worked out for him. Weber. What has happened to Weber? You can see him parked. Going down. Going down the skyline. That might be another retirement, unfortunately. Hopefully not. What we have here is a side by side, and Snodden makes the move so calmly. And well, that is another type of move. That is cutting the whole damn corner. Well, that's a way to do it. Só tem. Well, he gives the position back, and Venima goes down on it. Comeback is in the pit lane now as well as Mike Schultz. Let's see what comeback comes out. Well, his partner. Let's see how that one goes for him. Well, my friends, here we go. What? What? What has he done? What has he done? He stopped. That is so weird. He stopped on the pit line. That was so unorthodox, and as you can see, he's still going to be ahead of Mike Schultz, but not for long. Nice signs right there, but unfortunately Comeback has made the biggest mistake of them all. He hasn't switched drivers, so that is race over for him. He's gonna have to pit again. Oh, come back! What? What is going on? He lost the car. Pum, 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 pum. The race was over after he didn't switch drivers. Well, now is a nail in the coffin. Yeah, man. That is so unlucky for him. Seriously. That has to hurt after a pretty damn good race. Wow. Well, there you see. Comeback now in the pit lane for the second time. Tyson's is in Wonderland right now. Blash is having an issue here on the entry of the second sector, but he's keeping himself alive. And there you see Paul Dorzell taking over the Lotus Propan Motorsports team. Wow, man, what a turn of events and what a shame after a very, very good race. Let's go with Naldins. He's closing into Venima. Let's see how he's doing. Well, there you see Naldins. Still second behind Comeback. He's now moving his valet on the car. There you see Valet out on track, unfortunately not on the position he was hoping for. There's P8, Fritz. Took a trip on the grass. Not optimal, that's for sure. That is certainly not optimal. Well, my friends, we don't have any fights happening on track. It's super calm. There you have Enjoy the Voss. There's not a lot I can commentate on because we only have a one fight. That is Snotins and Venima. The rest are miles away from one another. Look at that, Snotins great line. Boof. That was a little too close. What will happen? Let's see. Let's see how this one's gonna go. But let me tell you, my friends, it might not go too well. Hopefully it will. Oh my God! Weber! Jesus! Jesus Christ! Dude, see Weber, I don't even know how he's still alive. I don't even know how he didn't crash. So, what a hit, man! What a hit! There you see, it's nothing's. Venima still pretty close. I like it. Come on, Bubba, get closer. What is this in closer action? Oh yeah, come on. There you go. On board with him. We see some more pit stops coming. Timmermans and Notazio are waiting to do so. For the rest, it is done. But pretty calm race, that's for sure. ¡Ay, de Voss! De Voss with a trip! And he is still standing, so this is the only fight for position, and if these two might be involved in some shenanigans if the Voss hasn't moved, but he thankfully has. But you can see Snotins has gotten himself a great exit. It is lovely. And we might see a move happen. Let's see. There you see, Snotins is ahead. I'm not gonna put too much resistance on it. Well, Bailey is on the back, and he might be looking for a move as well. Here we go. On the inside. Easily done. Here you see Bailey has another victor in front. That is Snotins. Will he be able to make the move? The pace difference is certainly there. It's a second overlap between them, and he might get to 2 or 3. Keep in mind, BLA had damage, and he also had traffic on that last lap. Let's see how this one goes. Wow, great exit there. Nicely done there from Bailey. All you can see is nothing. Thankfully for him, he's run away because the Voss is in the middle. And I'm sure Bailey is not enjoying this sight. 30 minutes ago, the blue flag is being thrown now. Oh no, he's not going to let him by. That didn't look too good. Yeah, we go now with my Hattie. The avant-garde. Yeah, on P4. Invitade snoeit. On P3, what a lovely job. Duik. On P5. Let me tell you, this sense is on another dimension right now, thanks to all of the incidents. The race forum seems already won. Here you see Guzan's. Oh, Lucas on the track now. Unfortunately, not where we expected him to be. There you have him, is Yannick Couats. I love this guy. He's a damn flying a plane. Dude is so fast. It is seriously omega fast. Dorzel just carrying the speed through. There's Paul Dorcel just enjoying himself. There you see Dorcel just having a good time. We go now with Guzans once again. He's close with traffic. But of course this is not fourth position, so it doesn't matter at all. This race has turned from pandemonium to the calmest thing on earth. And I think that's good because people can have a nice break after all of that tension. There's Guzans. Trying to carry the speed through. Guzans, unfortunately not having the best exit, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Everybody's so far from one another. It's just ridiculous. We nearly had a yellow flag with Bayalea. We have Guzans just having a good time. Let's move now with Dysense for a little bit. See how he's doing. There you see Tyson's just having such a wonderful time, huh? He totally deserves this, huh? What a race he has put on for us. You can see him not struggling, just having a good time. As I previously mentioned, really well done from him. Let's go with Bayale. Starting to catch on Snottins. Let's see how this one's gonna go. I'd like to see. We'll go with Bushman now, P14. What can I say? You know, we have 19 drivers on the track. Most important part for them. They have been survivors. They have nailed that job so far, which is stay alive. Let's see, Weber. Weber has struggled a little bit there. Weber has struggled quite a bit. We saw him on the wall before and it didn't look good at all. Let's see how this one turns out. This lap is looking pretty good. Good news for him, that's for sure. There you see. Well, calmly keeping himself collected, alive, which matters the most. By the way, thank you very much to everybody that has been here for the last hour and 30 minutes. What a lovely time. We have all that together. We go back with Guzans. Guzans is keeping himself alive as well. That's all I can say. That's what matters the most. And there you see, Matiana Kira has come back into the car. He started pretty damn well, but things went south. And from there on, there hasn't been a chance to recover. Let's see if he can keep himself on board and at least carry himself to the checker flag. It's definitely not going to be easy, but I know a driver with such incredible standards and such incredible driving skills can manage to do so. That is for sure. Well, there you see a three-man pack. No fights. Or for position, sorry. That's the important part to know. But here we have a fight that is definitely going to count on the standings. It is VLS, nothing's. These two do not want to stop. And I can assure you they won't until something is done. VLS, the fastest of the two. And by a long shot, it's a second and a half. We go now with Hate. Let's see how Hate is doing. Not bad at all so far. Here you have him now. Bert Duig. Oh my God! Oh my Lord, Max Weber! What the hell? What in the blue hell was that? Oh my Lord. That was not good at all, I can assure you that. Here you go, BLS not inside by side. Can BLS commit to the move on the outside? Contact! BLS helping himself with the wall. Here we go. It is going to stay behind still. 20 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Really calm race now. There's not a lot we can talk about. We're seeing so many crashes. This is Rastus and Urbandat. The gap is 1.5 seconds between these two. Whose hands is miles away from the rest. Oh, they've all drive through a penalty. Not very nice. You see, there's nothing. Still staying alive. Great job doing so. Here we go. Let's check at flashes. Can he catch an Urbandat? It's still 1.5. We want to see some fights. Come on. We want to see some action. You can see Rash is taking the line in a weird manner, opening himself a little too wide, but carrying the speed through and getting a good exit. Not the most optimal thing on the entry of the second sector, because you're going to have to brake. Weber again. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to show you what has happened, but he was again out of the track. Bele is coming for Notins, and this one is still standing still. Look at the difference in braking. It is insane. Only on the chase you just gained half a second. That's nuts. And it looks like for Murray's it's going to be pretty similar. We might see the move happen. This is where both drivers collided. Will it be the same fate? They go side by side. We go on the helicopter, and now something knows. He wasn't on the right last time, so he lets Bale by, and he claims the P6. At that, nearly having issues with the Porsche Martini. Jean-Paul, somehow what has happened to Jean-Paul? Very slow. Unfortunately, I cannot show you. The replays don't want to work. He's not done driving very carefully. Let's go with Blashes. He is starting to catch up quickly to Urbandat, so let's go forward. Let's see if he can manage a move with 15 minutes to go. It could be a possibility. But will he be able to manage it? This is the real question. Here we go. Nice line smashes there. Really, really well done. DC is still keeping himself at a second gap on Urban Tata. And I don't think Urban Tant can lose this position unless he makes a big mistake, and he just had a little bit of a scare. Nicely done there. What a lovely line from both drivers. Blashes is really getting close now. This could be a good opportunity for a move to be seen. Bash crossing the line once again. 205.1 for him. This is gonna get siding because look at this, Dorsell and Dimitri Desnoid. What a race, man. He was 20 seconds behind Dorsell and now he's at the back of him. The pace difference is there. It's a second and a half. Look at this. It has already come down to a second. And less, and less, and less. The Nuid seriously feeling himself. He has a pretty good chance of getting into P2. 11 minutes to go. Will it happen? Look at it. It's unbelievable. He's already nearly side by side with Dorsell. This is not the place to do it, though. This is not the place to do it, though. Here we go. Fight for P2. Still alive. 853. You like the Urban Tada? I like him too, most certainly. He is defending his ass off from the brushes. He's doing a great job. There's no it. Can he finally hit it? The exit is good. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? It is getting there. My lord, there's no it. Time for the chase. 10 to go. Traffic is on its way, and this could turn things around massively. Hopefully not resulting in any crash. Let's see the culling. Whoa, look at how close these two are racing. Ay. This is not how we wanted to see things go. Oh my lord. There's Newid from a chance of P2. We'll drift to the pit lane. Boah. The ball's completely parked again. He sends it into the pit lane. Well, that's not the way to end it. Oh my days, man. Why, oh why? Right. Man, I feel bummed. I feel bummed, man. We were having a great fight. And again, due to traffic, it goes down. 6 minutes and 50 to go. Manchester's North around that. There you have your man. Still defending, still fighting like a lion. Manchester's not a good exit. What a shame, everyone's in movement. It goes ends out of the track as well. So Venima ends nothings. Five minutes to go. You naughties! No! Again and again and again. Incident after incident after incident. Wow, man. Really incident heavy race. I was expecting incident, but not this many. This unfortunately has looked like a bowling game. Hit here and hit there. Well, my friends, what a shame. They're also still in the pit lane. I think he has retired. Well, Bash is still gonna try. Urban Dad staying strong. 3 minutes to go. I understand. We're gonna have 2 more laps after this. And then it will be over. There you see Joey Tysons. The DC-SimRacing team has dominated this race from start to bottom. He lunges on the grass. Out of the chase. And he doesn't stop. Well, let's go with Vashus. He's really getting close now to Urban Tat, but Urban Tat again closes the door. We are now on the penultimate lap of the evening. If Tysons wanted it, he could actually slow down and finish the race. We'll see if he decides to do so or if he decides to go for another lap. He has 50 seconds of a gap on Dorrosel, so... Here we go, Rashes. Urban. Can the move happen with a minute to go? I want to see. Is Tyson's going to slow down? He's actually going to do it. There you see the leader come to an end. There he goes. He's not going to slow down. Imagine if he stops there right before the finish line. Imagine. No, he's not going to do that. We're going to have one more lap and things will be done for. So many gentlemen. Laps behind. There is Jorvan Tad. He has traded the positions with Vicious. There you see them both. Who's going to come out the victor of the two? Surely for the race, it is going to be none other than Joey Tassans for the DC-SimRacing team. Dorsel on the P2. The white flag has been thrown out. And the gentlemen who are a lap behind should be finishing pretty soon. Like, for example, Jean-Paul Samai, is he finishing the race? He should have, because he's behind. But it seems like he's going to have to do another one. Well, my friends, this one, after everything that we've seen, the good, the bad, the ugly, it has come to an end. All I have to say is that through everything we've gone through, we have still have had a lot of fun, yeah? And they all deserve some love. Well, here you have it, Tysons winning the race for the DC-SimRacing team. Fantastically done. Dorsel is going to end things on a P2. Here you have him. Blasius has already crossed the line ahead of Urbantat just by a tiny bit. Kuetz as well. Now the rest of the drivers will be finishing the race. What an hour and a half. Nakita back in the pit lane. Here you have the man who could have won this. Well, at least ended up in a P2. Unfortunately, P15. Nakita has been disqualified. Nakita has been DQ'd. Dorsel takes the P2. Fantastically done. Hattie going to take the P3. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for us. It is going to be the end. I would like to thank you all for being here with us for the last 2 hours. Be sure we will be back with some more exciting racing. I'm going to leave you with Hattie crossing the line to finish off the top 3. And I will see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.